I take a deep breath. Well, that's it.
Hold on. I've got news. Arthur Lee Hanratty's last request for a stay was just denied by the Supreme Court. The execution is scheduled for midnight on Saturday.
That's good news as far as I'm concerned. Celia sighs.
Mr. Givens called a few minutes ago.
Mr. Givens and his wife are the closest relatives of the black family slaughtered by Hanratty and his psychotic brothers.
He and his wife want you to attend the execution in their place.
I really don't want to see this one, Sil. I need to take care of my daughter. I don't want a single journalist finding out where I am. I want no part of that Death Watch circus. It's Joe's problem now. Joe Cantor is the district attorney of Harris County and my old boss. As far as you know, I'm on vacation until the moment of the execution.
Consider yourself incommunicado.
I've got to run. We'll talk. When I hang up, Annie rises to her knees beside me.
Are we really going to Grandma and Papa's?
We'll know in a minute. I dial the telephone number. The call is answered by a woman who works for an answering service.
Dr. Cage's residence?
This is Penn Cage, his son. Can you ring through for me?
We sure can, honey.
After 5 rings, I hear a click.
Dr. Cage?
My father's voice instantly steadies my heart. Dad, what are you doing home this time of day?
Penn? What's up, son?
I'm bringing Annie home to see you. We're coming today.
Today? Is she sick?
No, not physically. Dad, I'm selling the house in Houston and moving back home for a while. Have you got room?
God almighty, son. Let me call your mother.
I hear my father shout, then the clicking of heels followed by my mother's voice.
Penn, are you really coming home?
We'll be there tonight.
Thank God. We'll pick you up at the airport.
No, don't. I'll rent a car.
Oh, all right. I just can't tell you how glad I am.
Something in my mother's voice triggers an alarm. Mom, what's the matter?
We'll talk when you get here. You just bring that little girl where she belongs.
We'll be there tonight. Bye. As I set the receiver in its cradle, I look down at Annie. Sometimes Sarah's face peers out from Annie's as surely as if her spirit has temporarily possessed the child. But if this is a possession, it's a benign one. Her eyes transfix mine with a look that says, this is the right thing.
I love you, Daddy,
she says softly. I love you more, I reply. Let's pack. We've got a plane to catch. One of the nice things about first-class air travel is immediate beverage service. Even before our connecting flight lifts out of Atlanta, a tumbler of single malt scotch sits half empty on the tray before me. Annie is asleep on the adjacent seat. One of the bad things about first-class air travel is being recognized. You get a lot of readers in first class, a lot of lawyers, too. Today, the cabin is virtually empty, but sitting across the aisle from us is a woman in her late 20s wearing a lawyerly blue suit and reading a Penn Cage novel. It's just a matter of time before she recognizes me. I take another sip of scotch, recline my seat, and close my eyes.
Excuse me, are you Penn Cage, the writer?
I blink and turn to my right. The young woman across the aisle is looking at me.
I didn't want to bother you, but I was reading this book and, well, you look just like the picture on the back.
The woman introduces herself as Kate. She is quite striking, with fine black hair pulled up from her neck, fair skin, and sea-green eyes. I confirm that I am indeed myself, then ask if she is a lawyer. She smiles.
Am I that obvious?
To other members of the breed? Another smile, this one different, as though it's some private joke.
I'm a First Amendment specialist.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Sometimes. Not as interesting as what you do. I just saw you on CNN in the airport. They were talking about the Hanratty execution, about you killing his brother. I'm sure you're sick of people asking about